And elephants on the background, far on the other side of the water hole. We are so lucky to see a lot of animals in one area.
Yeah, because remote terrace we can't see on the other side. I guess we had that thing where you wanted to introduce the marsh, or come to the marsh and everything else. But we are marking the territory, remember? So if you want to introduce the marsh, and this is the place where you will now say, if you call it watering hole, you call it marsh, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
How has our Elena because on would miss a colleague so some get a zoom if the camera shape.
Oh,
get like a summer.
How are you going to do that?
No, you're
okay.
But anyway, we'll see how no, if you wanted to introduce it here,
let me just.
Then this is the place where you'll introduce.
Can we maybe agar har tanar about the marsh? Then you can sort of say we're about to get into the marsh where we usually find good the camera can have a wide angle the marsh. This is the marsh where we find, and then you continue. I don't know what you think. Or how Tanali just say we're about to get into the marsh area where there's usually there's a lot of game activity, or you don't even have to say, I'm just saying over how thoughts and how about Pakahal, and then you do the
okay. So for now I can just continue.
Yeah.
Hai có đi như vậy. How are we going to?
There's a lot of trees. Okay, I'm trying to. Hey, can you guys give us one sec? Okay.
Sir. Are we rolling? Yeah, we are not rolling again. Huh? Yeah, I get gas. How did I go? What's all right? We're still rolling.
Is it his right or our right?
Okay, folks, welcome to the bush. This is an area where we normally drive to expecting to see a lot of game. And indeed, it's true that it is a place where we see a lot. Like you see that there is quite a lot of different species of animals. And a marsh, it's a water point whereby the water is not that deep. It's very shallow and it has got a wide surface. And it's a place where a lot of birds breed. And this is the bed time to see the birds. We normally come here early in the morning and in the afternoon. That's when we can get to see quite a lot. But not necessarily meaning that we're not going to come up with any birds. We're going to drive around here. By chances, yes, we will get to see some birds around here. There's some wildebeest very close here. And on the other side, I think it's on the other edge of the marsh, there are some elephants and zebras on my right hand side, and together with the giraffes far there, they are browsing. And sometimes you see like different types of animals together, because animals, they do depend on each other to locate danger. As you can see, this place is more like open. You know, some animals, they don't have that good eyesight to see from a distance, and then they will rely on some others like the giraffes, because they are tall, so they can able to see danger from a distance. Then they alert other animals on the ground. And zebras, I mean wildebeest as well, so they've got a very good sense of smell, so they detect danger when maybe a lion is coming upwind. So the wildebeest will able to detect and alert other animals on the ground. So they're busy grazing. As you saw how we've been driving through the plain area where there is nothing for them to eat, and most of them, they get to come here to actually feed on some green grasses, because it's all green around the around the marsh, sorry. And some animals like the elephants, they prefer to come here to drink. Remember that elephants are water dependent. You know, they rely more on water. They drink, and they drink quite a lot of water. Like a fully grown elephant would down up to 90 liters of water in a day. And then they are bulk eaters. They also have to splash themselves with water to cool their body temperature, and also to apply a little bit of a mud on their body to apply a thin layer of coat. They flap in the ears. I guess you can see another one flipping the ear. That's for one or two reasons. They would actually flap the ears to get rid of some irritating flies, and also
move from left to right. You have done the elephants and the wildebeest. Then after that, then we can do hahari. Then after that, then you do the right. Let me take you there. Then I will risa kupili. What is a brain? At the guy, what is a rambo?
Hey, what was for the Kabona? What's the Gatabaka? How we are going to be to go at son, we are going to elephant or work with giraffe.
But when, like you said, Mr.
Correct. The guiding style that we use, we are relating, and you cannot relate to some mention in la so relate and so, you understand? You are relating. Sometimes you look at the animals in the same spot. Okay, they could be in the same spot, but not like together like this. You know, we see zebras on the right hand side, we see a wildebeest on the left hand side. But you know that when we came in here, those animals were together. But you just have to extend your interpretation by mentioning how do they associate with each other.
I think the issue was that. How that elephant, and then you say on my right is a giraffe. What does he do? Does he go this way? Then it becomes difficult for him now to move it from there to there without this guy shouting at us for a removal. Can you just advise that?
I'm trying to find a solution that could work for both ways. With a lot of game, what we can then do is, you come in and you say, wow, okay, we're in the marsh. There's quite a diverse species of game here. We've got wildebeest, we've got giraffes, and then what I think maybe then can happen is Austin, you stay on the wildebeest. He can say, well, there's wildebeest, there's elephants, there's giraffes. I get. And then work at the wildebeest, and then you pan and you talk about the elephants, and then you pan and then you talk about the giraffes. I don't know if
they are placed specimens. Because relate. But I resist to that, of which it's going to be a bit tougher for me to.
No, Tiwe. Yeah. What would be the best way for you? Go for a cameraman who shoot at the wildebeest to bua ka tsone, the giraffe bua ka tsone, and then the elephant bua ka tsone. What would be the best way?
Let us do it my way. Then we can the other round. Then we chip in and see how I made it. Can I?
Or you can do this stuff.
Era.
Wow. Welcome.
A nice shot.
Welcome to the marsh. We are very lucky today. We have abundance of game. If you look from my left, the wildebeest, I see some elephants. I see a couple of other plains games to the right. But I think I would like us to start on the left side. And then you start talking about the wildebeest, and then from there you say over there is a head of elephant wallowing or throwing water all over, drinking. Then you go to that drinking thing that we were talking about. I think now let's move slightly to the. I think one thing why is because you are rushing. You are rushing to try to complete. I think let me just now go to the far right. I see some interesting or some giraffes there. If there is any need to come back to the wildebeest, there might be something interesting about those. Let it. I think it will be confusing because you are side, and then that's what we see. Says that he goes with you. There to the center, maybe it might be slightly far from us, but I see another head or stretch of that head of elephants. Obviously, people have already seen elephants, but we are using those as a cue so that you get to the right side.
Okay. The other thing we wanted to do was, I think my banning a real local was for our Rebona for a signal at our over.
Sorry, we can proceed now.
Yes. We're moving along the marsh. Rotation and signal. Over. While waiting for you, signal has to move. What should we do? Okay, Mr. T.
What the hell are they?
Hey, ke wela. Kena? Ah, ke a tshwara wait.
Sentore tse metsi o tla ya kwa la tleka no kwa. Mala ba no ba.
Yo. Yeah.
What even if, depending on the day, I mean, if you fight game you don't have to go there.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. These are just beacons. Hey, you don't have to drive quite when at heart. If you on the day on Tuesday when we live stream, and you find that game is concentrated this side, you don't even have to drive there. How then you can just make a U-turn there? Because what is important